I want to start off this week with a story. Hey, Greg, you look really down. Are things okay? Not really. My team is having a really awful time meeting their goals. They're bringing deliveries in late. They're fighting and bickering all the time. I just don't know what to do. Hey, you do that team building stuff, right? Do you think you could do some team building with my team? Ah, that was so much fun. Thanks, Karen. I can't wait to see what happens when we get back to work on Monday. I really appreciate your help today. I can't believe it. We had such a great time, but it's not better. They're still bickering. We're not getting the deliveries out on time, and I just don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe we should do some training with them. Do you think you could put some e-learning or something together to help them? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they need to learn this. Sure, I'll give you something. So Karen went through the library and found some supply chain management material for the staff to take a look at. She created a few exercises for them to walk through, and everybody took the training, kicking and screaming, some of them. Here's Carlos finally finishing it off. Well, let's hope this helps. So, Greg, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're telling me that your team is still struggling with getting the deliveries delivered on time and they're still bickering. I don't get it. We did a lot of work together. What do you think is going on? You know, Karen, I have found that oftentimes a site visit is the answer when you're struggling with trying to figure out something like this. If you haven't seen what's actually going on, you're only getting the opinion from Greg. And maybe there's something that's happening that you don't know about. Let's find out. So, here we are. I bet you can figure out why things weren't going so well. We'll take a look here and see if you can see some of the problems that were happening that explain why this delivery was never getting out there on time and why the people were bickering all the time. You know, Greg saw this, it was right in front of him, but they had been doing the same thing in the same way for so long, they never realized there was another solution. And it was right in front of them, actually, even in the cart. Often, coming in as an outsider, you have an external view that provides a different perspective that helps people see things they may not have realized before. When you're planning for change, you want to be sure you understand the problem that you're trying to solve first. So, your first step should always be to clearly identify the problem. Figure out what's wrong. Once you know what's wrong, figure out how it's impacting the business, because that's the thing that you want to change. And finally, work to be able to state the problem in a single sentence. If you can't get it down to a single sentence at a high level, it's not defined well enough to solve.